sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Kelly Oubre, Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's George, and it's Embiid in at the center position. And for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns, and it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Tip-off goes to Philadelphia. And here is Maxey. Now Embiid. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Anunoby. Right wing. Here's Brunson outside. Gets the three ball to go.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Brunson against Maxey. Now here's Embiid. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by New York. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Yeah?
Thanks for that, Allie. Just 2 to shoot. And the basket by Bridges.
Just has a knack for putting it in the hoop. Bridges, this man can score.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Maxey against Brunson. Pass to Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They are plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. The free throw drops for Embiid.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Maxey against Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Hart from long range. And the Knicks, another three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's George. for three. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Anunoby on the wing. Maxey against Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Maxey. And he dunks it down.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Hart up top. He's covered by Oubre. Hart passes to Brunson. Goes up at the stripe. Chalk up 2 there. Brunson's got 5.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Maxey against Brunson. Maxey passes to Embiid. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Bridges. To the right side. Brunson taking his time here. Towns outside from behind the arc. Good work defensively by Oubre.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Pass to Embiid. Now Grimes fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Brunson passes to Towns. Hart with a screen on Embiid. Back to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 7.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Outside Grimes. Anunoby against George. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And the Knicks making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Brunson, no good on the free throw. 76ers trail by 5. Maxey with it. Pass to Embiid. Right side Maxey. No good on the 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
It's Bridges on the wing, covered by Grimes. Outside Brunson, 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. Brunson's got 12.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia, trailing by 8. And here's Oubre from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Yabusele. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 76ers trail by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Karl-Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. BA?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. New York leading by 8. Yabusele outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Kicks it out, Towns. That's short off the rim. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Up top, Oubre. He's guarded by Bridges. Embiid, a screen on Hart. For 3, George. Towns against Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Drills it from deep. Grimes has got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Towns outside. Yabusele, a screen on Embiid. Back to Brunson. Floats one. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. 76ers trail by 5. Outside Grimes. Embiid inside. Covered by Towns. Now it's Hart. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. And they pick up 2. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for Mikal Bridges. To the inside. Here's McCain. That one's good for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
New York leading by 5. Outside Brunson. Towns, left side. Yabusele outside. 6 on the shot clock. Hart from long range. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Edgecombe. It's stolen by Clarkson. Inside. Kicks it out Towns. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's McCain. Pass to Edgecombe. There's the 3. Hart pulls it in. And New York has possession. 11-point game. Brunson up top. Back to Hart. Towns outside. Plenty of space. That one doesn't drop.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Edwards, the pass to Watford. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Yabusele. Clarkson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Edwards. Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside McCain. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hard against Edwards. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's McCain after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Bona. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, McCain. Brunson defending. The Sixers again can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Fires the 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
McCain finds Edwards. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes. Here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Two on the clock. He's off on that one. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Gershon Yabusele out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Brogdon in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Maxey. Clarkson grabs a miss. New York leading by 20. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Again, the Knicks. Good for two more. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's McCain after the basket by New York on the other end. Clock at 6. Outside Maxey. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's Edgecombe. No made baskets yet. Six to shoot.
Yeah, a little bit of a welcome to the league. The rookie Edgecombe dealing with some very aggressive defense there.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. New York leading by 22. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Outside Brogdon. Over Maxey. The bank shot, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Bridges against McCain. Clock at 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Watford. Drummond controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for New York. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Clarkson outside. And the Knicks miss again.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Knicks leading by 18. Up top, Robinson. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Bridges. And he can't get that one. Good D by Watford. 76ers trail by 18. Now here's McCain. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Well, the 76ers shooting 35% so far in this one. Outside Maxey. Off the mark there with a 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you guys.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Maxey. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Now here's Anunoby. No points so far. Robinson, a screen on George. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Robinson. And here's Maxey outside. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Brogdon. Now here's Towns. George defending. Towns against George. Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line, 2 shots.
one falls for him. Brunson is checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. The 76ers also with a sub. Oubre, he's checked in for McCain. And Embiid drops them both. Brunson with it. 18 points for him. Five to shoot. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And turn your attention courtside for your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Robinson. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Bridges with it, guarded now by George. And Anunoby gets it to go.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Oubre. No points yet. Fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Maxey against Brunson to the inside. For three, Bridges. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. 9 points for Mikal Bridges.
The top two things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Deep 25.
Pass to Grimes. Maxey feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Pushing the pace, Bridges stays ahead of the fast break.
55. 25.
Philadelphia shooting just 27% in the second quarter. George outside. Back to Maxey. They need this. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anunoby passes to Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
So for the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson, and Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. McCain's checked in for the Sixers. And he can't hit the second. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Now here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. Outside Grimes. Lets the 3 fly. Goes back up. And the finish by Embiid as he lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Brunson against McCain. And here's Brunson. 18 points for him. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by New York. Out to Oubre from outside the arc. The rebound by Yabusele. New York has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Anunoby. The quick look, no good that time. So it's Philadelphia now. Outside McCain. Outside Grimes. Inside. Here's George. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Now here's George. Pass to Embiid. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Yabusele. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And McCain pulls it down.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Oubre finds McCain. Now Embiid. Shoots over Yabusele. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride.
2 minutes remaining in the first
New York shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Brunson passes to Towns. A minute 50 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Oh, George with a steal. Jumps up. Oh, and the dunk by George.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
.136 left in the second. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. Grimes with a defensive effort. This Sixers squad is struggling. Oubre with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. Right side Grimes. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
3 points.
Embiid's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Brunson against McCain. And it's Brunson missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to George. Here's Embiid, covered by Towns. Embiid against Towns with the step back. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
McCain against Brunson. To win the cold spell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New York Knicks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so it's New York with it. They have a 19-point lead. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Maxey. They set the pick. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Embiid. Here's Maxey from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 8.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Brunson against Maxey. Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Hart, and here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Inside, here's Oubre. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Josh Hart. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So Oubre nails them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. With the teardrop. It's rebounded by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
New York leading by 14. Outside Hart. To the paint. Towns down low. Embiid's there. Towns down low. Embiid covers. Towns can't get it to go. You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
Oh, when I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Bridges down low, covered by Grimes. Inside goes Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Drives to the hoop. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 14-point game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's see the best move. Your feet.
Here's Bridges. 11 points in the game. For three, Embiid with a steal. Maxey with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Brunson against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Kicks it to George. Now Embiid, covered by Towns, and the basket by Embiid.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Bridges outside. Down low. Here's Hart. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Hart's got 10 points in the game. Maxey against Brunson. Picked by Oubre. Now here's Grimes. 9 points in the game, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Knicks leading by 14. Brunson finds Anunoby. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Towns passes to Brunson. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 19. Six on the shot clock. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Towns. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns. And he's now got the double-double.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Philadelphia moving it around. Brunson against Maxey. Screen by Embiid. From downtown, Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Anunoby. Rebound by the 76ers.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Philadelphia with another miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. Puts up a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
Drilling it from that coffin corner. Bridges wants that shot and searches it out.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change that.
Here's George. Maxey with it. Pass to Oubre. And here's Embiid, covered by Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Brunson. He's got 24. Pass to Towns. Bridges outside. The three ball. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 19. George outside. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. 6 to shoot. George passes to Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns finds Brunson. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 26 points.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Now here's Embiid, covered by Towns. Embiid against Towns. And here's Embiid. Give him 23. Tries again. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Back to Brunson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Anunoby. The 76ers also with a sub. McCain's checked in for Oubre. Now here's Maxey. Give him 8. George outside. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now it's up to 25 points for Joel Embiid.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Brunson. Here's the 3. The shot won't fall.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
McCain against Bridges. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. New York leading by 17. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. That one no good. Some solid defense from Maxey. 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Embiid. Outside Grimes. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Grimes has got 12 points.
And that's one of the underrated aspects of his game, his passing. He knows the defense expects him to finish the job, but he just drops off a dime.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for New York. Robinson comes in for Towns, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hart. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Joel Embiid. Watford comes in for Paul George. Edwards, he's checked in for Grimes, and it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. And New York has possession. They lead by 14. Now here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Clarkson. And that's 28 points for Jalen Brunson. McCain against Brunson. Outside McCain. Over Brunson. McCain shot is off. Knicks leading by 16. Now Clarkson to the middle. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
McCain, a screen on Clarkson. Down low. Knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's the pick. McCain against Brunson. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Brunson. Yabusele outside. There's the triple. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Kick to the outside, heads up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Now here's McCain. Outside Edwards. Tipped. Stolen by Bridges. 1:25 left in the third quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Edwards. Outside McCain. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson passes to Clarkson. Back to Brunson. No good there. Excellent D there from McCain. 76ers trail by 19. Here's Edgecombe. This one for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. With some arc for 3, Bridges. No luck on that one. The 76ers shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Here's Edgecombe. Five on the clock. Pass to Bona. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. OG Anunoby out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brogdon against Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Now here's Clarkson, guarded closely. It's stolen. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Watford. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Clock is at 3. And it's all from three-point range. 76ers trail by 15. Here's Maxey. Pass to McCain. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brogdon. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Knocks down the long J.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's Bona. Back to Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
Now here's Clarkson. The D's right on him. Outside Anunoby. Over to the wing. Towns passes to Anunoby. And it's Bona with a rebound. 76ers trail by 16. Pass to Maxey. Floats one up. It's McCain on the wing. Anunoby covering. There's a screen. Puts one up from 19. McCain's shot is off. New York leading by 16. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Brogdon missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Bona. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. From 15 feet away. Here's Anunoby. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Maxey to the paint. Philadelphia moving it around. The 3 from Edgecombe. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Clarkson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
And Clarkson never takes his foot off the accelerator. He puts pressure on defenses and gets these type of calls.
Jordan Clarkson at the line, 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Hart's checked in for New York. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid's checked in. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Fires for three. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Clarkson outside. Now here's Brogdon. Outside Hart. The three is up. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here. Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Brogdon, the pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. 76ers trail by 18. It's stolen by Brogdon. And here comes the break. Clarkson outside. Towns against Embiid. Towns outside. Three-pointer. And McCain pulls it down. McCain's got 5 rebounds in the game. And that one's good.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Brogdon. Towns finds Hart. Outside Brogdon. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Inside. It's stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Towns. Back to Clarkson. Over Edgecombe. New York again can't hit. 76ers trail by 16. Left side McCain. Watford outside. Here's Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Maxey. Embiid against Towns. Embiid drawing the double team. Clock at 6. Watford the pass to Maxey. From the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brogdon. And here's Hart. Outside Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Screen by Hart. To end the drought. No good, off the front rim. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 16. It's stolen by Hart. Brogdon against Maxey. Brogdon, the pass to Clarkson. The 3 is up. And Watford pulls it down. 76ers trail by 16. To the inside. Here's McCain. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Fight Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Right now, the loudest section is getting t-shirts. Get on your feet.
For the Knicks, Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson, and Brunson is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Hart. Out to the right wing. Right side, Brunson. Maxey against Bridges. Towns, a screen on Maxey. Towns, right side. Clock at 4. Buries it from 3.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think he just acts.
So it's Philadelphia now. 17-point game. Outside Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Brunson misses. 76ers trail by 17. Oubre inside. Towns on him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Kelly Oubre Jr. at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Now here's Brunson. One more point puts him at 30 for the game.
He came in ready to work.
Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 30.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Maxey finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. The Sixers with another miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Brunson against Maxey. Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Hart. Lets it fly. Another shot. And Towns with the lay-in. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
George passes to Embiid. And he slams it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
New York leading by 18. Towns outside. Here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Points. That one goes. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. For 3, George. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Hard outside. Now Brunson. Hard outside. Now Towns. Maxey pulls it down. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 17. Anunoby there for the rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Outside Brunson. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
First one at the line is good. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for Hart. Dadier, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Bridges. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Walker, he's checked in for Oubre. Edwards comes in for Paul George. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And McCain subbed in for Maxey. Both free throws good from Brunson. McCain with it.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
.56 seconds left in the fourth. Outside McCain. Pass to Walker. Here's Embiid. Robinson defending. And here's Brunson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Brunson's got 36 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's McCain. Embiid's got space. And here's another one for the Sixers. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Dadier. The layup misses. And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?